welcome back, or welcome if this is your first time at my channel. Let's get started in a comfortable seated position. Begin to ground down through your sits bones, lengthen the spine, and then bring your hands to either heart center or keep them down, grounded on your knees. You can also cross them over your heart if that feels nice. Option to shut your eyes. We'll take the first couple moments to turn inward and focus on our breath. Deep full inhale, fill up with air. Empty out completely, slow exhale. Another mindful breath. Take a full inhale, fill up, welcome something new in. Exhale fully, let go of something that's no longer serving you. And start to notice the quality of your thoughts, where your mind is going. Keep checking in with yourself throughout this practice. Stay really in tune with what's happening in the body as we move through our flow. Inhale, circle both arms up, reach to the sky. Cross your arms in front of you, grab knee. Hug your belly button into your spine, round in, tuck your chin. Inhale, burst your heart forward, bring your arms back. Good, one more time like that. Exhale, hug your belly button to your spine, round your back, tuck the chin, grab for opposite knees. And then inhale, burst open, get really big. Good, come back to neutral. Left hand crosses, grabs for right knee. Back hand reaches the mat, lift up, open the shoulders to the side. Good, inhale, return to center. Bring the right arm up and over your head. Inhale, stretch a little more. Exhale, release. Take the opposite arm across for the opposite knee. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, open the chest to the side. One more like that. Inhale, get taller through the crown of the head. Exhale, open wider. And keeping the hand on the knee, bring the back hand up and over. Inhale, reach a little more. And exhale, let all of that go. We'll just take a couple circles with the rib cage. So pressing the hands into the knees and bringing the rib cage forward. Switch directions now, forward, heart forward. And then tuck in as you curl around to the back. One more time, forward with the heart. And hug the belly button into the back. Good, hands and knees tabletop. Align your shoulders directly over your wrists, hips directly over your knees. Inhale, your right arm reaches up tall. Open up, get big. Quick arm stretch, take the arm back behind you. And then reach forward, open up, reach back. And then find the ceiling, reach up, open the chest wide this time. So maybe you bring your arm back. Inhale. On the exhale, bring the right arm behind the left, thread the needle. Right shoulder meets the mat, right ear meets the mat. Press through left fingertips or stretch the left arm long in front of you. And an option to take the left leg out behind you as well. Hold here. And if the arm and leg are outstretched, bring them back in and unravel the same way we came in. Right arm reaches up to the ceiling. This time take the left leg and reach it back long, and we're in a supported side plank. So left arm is pressing into the mat. Right arm reaches up to the ceiling. The left knee is supporting you. You can also pick up the right leg, lift it up long, reach long in front of you. Explore here for another breath. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, return tabletop. Shake it out for a moment. come back to neutral. Align shoulders over wrists, hips over knees, and we'll switch sides. Inhale, left arm reaches up long, high to the ceiling. Maybe we open the chest and reach back a little bit. And exhale, left arm behind the right wrist. Rest the left shoulder and left ear on the mat. Stay right here. Bring the right leg back and reach the right arm long. Your leg and arm are outstretched. Bring them back in. Inhale, unwind. Left arm reaches up for a counter stretch. Stay here. Left leg reaches out long. Left arm stays pointed to the sky. Right knee supports you. Stay there or reach the left arm over your ear. And maybe the left toes lift up off the mat. Wherever you are, reach long on the inhale. Engage your core for a supported side plank. And exhale, return to hands and knees. Inhale to reset. Exhale, press your hips back over your heels. Forehead makes contact with the mat. Reach long through your fingertips, child's pose. Re-engage with your breath. Full, steady inhale. And exhale, sigh it out. Lift your forehead slightly. Take your left hand, cross it over your right, and place your head between your hands. Feel the stretch on the left side body for a moment. Walk them a little farther to the right. Inhale through center, cross right hand over left, head between the hands. Adjust your hands till you feel it along the right side body. Hips stay relaxed over heels. Good, release. Inhale, arms reach forward, long. Exhale, tuck the toes, send the hips up and back for our first downward facing dog of practice. So invite some movement here, pedal knees side to side. Walking our dog. And spread all 10 fingers wide, press the mat away. And let the head dangle. And shake it no to release tension or nod it yes. Maybe it feels good to come up high on the heels, let them pop and crackle, and then drop back down. A couple breaths to settle into stillness in down dog. Energize your legs, drive your heels toward the mat. Lengthen the spine, lift the tailbone. Now just explore what it feels like for a moment to lift a limb off, how that adjusts our balance. So we'll start by just lifting the right arm, nothing else. So maybe you bring it behind your back. Notice how you engage when you lose some stability. Right hand comes back down, left arm comes up. Try to keep everything still as you remove the limb. Right leg lifts up. And back down. Left leg lifts up and back down. Now we'll try the left arm and the right leg at the same time. Inhale, right and left lift. Notice how you have to stabilize even more. Engage the core. And exhale, release. Inhale, lift left leg and right arm. And release. Inhale, look forward to the top of the mat. Exhale, walk forward. Hang out here for a moment. Allow your torso to rest on your thighs and hang heavy. Shake your head for a moment. Maybe grab opposite elbows for ragdoll. Allow your knees to bend deeply. Sway your torso side to side. And release the hands to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up, rise, extended mountain. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Bring the feet together to touch. And tapping into your body, noticing how it feels once we start to move. Re-engage with your breath. Let it fuel you. Inhale, fingers reach up, right wrist grabs onto the left. Left hand lifts up high to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, side bend to the right. Length through the left side body. Good. Inhale through center, shoot all your fingertips up. Left hand grabs right wrist, lift up through the right side body, stretch over to the left. Good. Inhale back through center. Right arm goes down to the mat. And take the left hand, cross it over the front side of your body and around. Follow the hand with your eyes. And then when it reaches back up to the sky, reach over to the right. Another side bend. The right arm grazes down the side of your leg. Inhale back through center. Left arm meets your side. Right arm floats up, and you can follow it with your eyes if you like. Allow the arm to cross the front of your body, circling around. Watch it rise back up to the sky, and when it gets there, inhale, lengthen, exhale, side bend. Good. Inhale, lift up tall, both arms reach up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Hands meet the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, step both feet back, high, push up. Exhale, lower down all the way to the belly. Chin touches, release the tops of the feet. Inhale, press through the hands. Use your back strength to lift you up. Baby cobra. Exhale, tap the chin. Inhale, press through the hands even more. Straighten the arms, high cobra. Or you can shift up onto the tops of your feet. Allow the hips to lift up and stay lifted, upward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, tuck the toes under. Send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, look forward to the top of the mat. Exhale, step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Another time through our sun salutation. Exhale, heart center. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the hands, step back, high plank. Lower down halfway or all the way. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Inhale. Let it go. Sigh it out if it feels good. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, release. Let go a little bit. Let this be your active rest, and know that child's pose is always available for you if you need it. On your next inhale, lift your right toes off the mat, 3-legged dog right side, kick back to the back of your space. Exhale, step the right foot through between the hands, keep the back heel lifted. Inhale, rise up, crescent lunge, send the arms forward and all the way up. A moment to arrive in high crescent. Make sure your front knee is over the front ankle or slightly behind it. Bend deeply into that knee. Back leg is straight and strong. Arms are energized. Inhale, lift up long through the arms and crown of the head. Exhale, take the left arm forward and the right arm back for an open arm twist. Shoulders open up to the side. Hips point forward. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, open wide. Take the right hand and reach back for your back thigh. Inhale, the left arm reaches up and maybe even back. Revolved Peaceful Warrior. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, go back a little more. Inhale, lengthen a little more. Exhale, release, plant your hands. Step back. Inhale, high push-up. Exhale, lower down, halfway or all the way. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in, deep breath out to reset. Inhale, left toes lift off the mat, reach back. Kick through the left foot. Lengthen. Take another inhale. Exhale, step the left foot forward between the hands. Inhale, lift the arms forward and up. Back heel stays lifted. Left knee directly over the left ankle or slightly behind it. Bend deeply into the left knee. Energize through the fingertips. Reach up. You can wiggle them to remind yourself to add some energy. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend into it. And then take the right arm forward, left arm back. Open arm twist. Inhale, length through the crown of the head. Exhale, open through the arm. One more breath here. Inhale, flip the front palm. Reach that arm up and back. The back arm reaches for the back hamstring or calf. And lift the front arm up and back. Revolve Peaceful Warrior. Reach up, reach back. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Plant the hands, step back, and find a flow. High plank to low. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Full breath in. Sigh it out. Heating things up. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step forward or hop between the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. And as you inhale this time, sweep the arms up and sink the hips back, chair pose. Inhale, lengthen, lift the chest. Exhale, sit low into a chair. Hands come to heart center. Find length here. Exhale, left elbow hooks outside of the right knee. Prayer twist. Inhale, press the elbow into the knee, lengthen the spine. Twist open to the side. Breathe here. Good. Inhale, rise up back through center. Stay low. You can always come back up to standing. Lengthen the chest. Exhale, hook right elbow outside of left knee. Inhale, find length. Press through the palms. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, open up. Hold for a couple breaths. Feel things heating up. Notice where your mind goes. Good. Release. Inhale, back through chair. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the hands. Step back. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, lower halfway or all the way. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, press up and back. Downward facing dog. Reset for a breath. Inhale, right toes lift, three-legged dog. This time, open the hip up. Find some opening. Inhale, find length. Exhale, step the foot between the hands. Spiral your back heel down so it touches the mat. Inhale, rise up. Arms frame the ears, warrior one. Settle in here, bend deeply into the front knee. Back foot presses through the mat. Back leg is active. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bow the torso forward. Bring the arms forward and back, palms face down. Good. Inhale, rise up. Arms frame the ears. And then open up. Right arm goes forward, left arm goes back. Warrior two. Hips and shoulders are open to the long side of your mat. Palms face down. Eyes look gently over the front middle fingers. Inhale, straighten the front knee, flip the front palm, reach up and back, reverse triangle. Grab for calf or upper thigh. Reach up and back. Good. Come back up. Keep the legs straight. You may want to heel toe in a little bit. Bump the hips to the left. Tick-tock the arms down, triangle pose. Reach for the shin or find a block if you have one. Inhale, lengthen, stack the shoulders. Imagine there's a string pulling your fingertips up higher to the ceiling. Open up. Good. Inhale, rise up, rebend the front knee, warrior two. And once again, flip the front palm. This time, keep the front knee bent, reverse warrior. So stay bent deeply into the front knee and reach up and back. Good. Come back through warrior two, front elbow to front thigh. Extended side angle, reach up. Option to reach forward with the left arm. Breathe here. Your arm is forward, reach it back up. And exhale, plant both hands, frame the front foot, bring the back heel up off the mat, and then take the right arm and open up for an easy twist. Just for an inhale and an exhale, press the hand back down. Then launch into the right foot, press all your weight into the right foot, lift the back toes up off the mat. For supported warrior three, inhale, lift the legs long. Maybe hop here. Practice your balance. Good, and we'll step back into a high plank or option to hop back and go straight into your flow. We'll all meet in downward facing dog. Option to just go straight to down dog. Modify your flow as you need it. Left side, inhale, left toes lift up high to the ceiling. Allow your hip to open this time. Hold here for an extra inhale and exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose, hold. Inhale, lengthen long. Exhale as though you're going knee to nose, and then step the left foot through between the hands. Dial the back heel so it rests on the mat. Inhale, arms go forward and up, rise, warrior one. A moment to arrive in warrior one, lengthen through the arms. And exhale, bring the torso down, arms go forward and back, palms face down. Crown of the head reaches forward. Good, inhale, torso lifts, right arm goes forward and all the way around until you land in warrior two. Shoulders and hips are stacked on top of one another and open to the long side of your mat. Arms stretch out long, look over your front middle finger. Breathe here for a moment. Flip the front palm. Straighten the front knee. You might want to heel toe a little bit here. Reach up and back. Reverse triangle. Good. Inhale back up. Arms to a T. Hips bump back. Tick-tock the arms down. Reach for a shin or a block, maybe even the ankle. Reach up through the right arm. Triangle pose. Hold for a breath. Look up at your fingers. Reach through the right hand. Good. Inhale, rise back up. Rebend the front knee, warrior two. Flip the palm, reverse warrior. Keep the front knee bent. Reach for calf or thigh. Left arm goes up and back. Good, inhale up through warrior two. Left arm to left thigh. Right arm reaches up or reach forward with the right arm. Frame your ear like you're swimming. Deep breath in. Let it go. But then take the right hand down to the mat. Back heel lifts up off the mat so your hips are square to the front of your mat. Left arm lifts for an easy twist. Look up. One breath here. Exhale, plant both hands to frame your left foot. Shift all your weight into the left foot. And get your right toes up off the mat. Maybe they're low, or they can come to hip height for a warrior 3, hips face down. And hold here for a breath. And just like last time, you can do some hops, little L hops. Play around with it. Now listen closely. Instead of hopping back to flow, we'll just take the right knee and bend it behind the left and sit down. Right foot meets the mat, right knee meets the mat. Sit back. We'll do a seated spinal twist. So if you need this broken down a little bit, your right knee is bent under you, so the right heel is next to the left hip. The left leg crosses over the right, so ankle is outside of knee. Left hand is outside of your left hip. Right arm reaches up. Right elbow goes outside the left knee. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist. Good, release. Both hands come behind you. Switch it out. Left leg bends under you, so the heel is outside of the right hip. Right leg crosses over left, so the ankle is right in line with the knee. Inhale, reach up through the left arm and hook it outside the right knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, open up. Inhale, find length. Exhale, open. Good, release. Take your feet out in front of you. You can place your hands a couple inches behind your hips and just allow your knees to sway side to side. Loosen up here. And then straighten out. So plant your feet on the mat and then bring your palms back onto the mat so your fingers point towards your hips. Take an inhale. On the exhale, come into reverse table. So hips lift. Let your head fall back and look up. Stay lifted through the hips. Play around with lifting one foot and then the other. Stabilize with 3 limbs down. And then switch. Try the left leg lifted if you did the right. Good. Hold here. Walk your feet out for a reverse plank. Keep the hips lifted up. And exhale, drop the hips. Create some space for your sit bones. Inhale the arms up and fold over your leg. Take a forward fold here. Allow your torso to hang heavy over your thighs. Grab for outside edges of your feet. You can also hook your peace fingers around your big toe and pull yourself forward. Good. Inhale, come back up and wrap your knees around. And then inhale, stand up onto your knees. 2 rounds of camel pose. Hands come to the low back, fingers pointing down. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, push your hips forward. Send your eyes up to the ceiling. Good. Inhale, send your hips forward, look up, maybe even look back. If you feel steady, you can reach back, grab for the insides of your heels, wrap your fingers on the inside, thumb on the outside, and keep pushing your hips forward. One more breath. And come out the same way you came in. Coming up slowly. Sit your hips back over your heels and take a child's pose with your arms stretched back. Forehead in near your knees. You can grab for your heels and lift your hips up for rabbit. And then sit your hips back on your heels. Take a moment. Come up to standing. Preparing for round 2 of camel. Hands to the low back, fingers pointing down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, send your hips forward and send your eyes back. Allow your head to start to fall. Maybe look to the back wall. Deep breath in. And then reach back. Try for your heels. Maybe just one, maybe both. And continue that motion of pushing your hips forward, activating your quads and glutes. And release, hands to the low back, come up to standing, and then sit your hips back over your heels. Once again, child's pose. This time you can stretch your arms out long if that feels better. Taking a couple moments to breathe. And when you're ready, tuck your toes under, send your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, the right leg lifts up long behind you. Exhale, right knee behind right wrist, pigeon pose. The right toes can go off toward the left. And make sure your hips are down on the mat. Left leg is out long. Lengthen through the spine. And then begin to walk your hands out and fold over your right leg. Melt into this hip opener. If you want to, you can place a block under your hip or a sweatshirt, anything that can get your hip a little closer to the ground. Just breathe into your right hip and start to notice where your thoughts are going, where your mind is going. After a lot of work in the body, and while you may be feeling an intense stretch, come back to the breath. Release. Slowly press yourself up. Tuck the back toes. Find down dog. Final down dog of class, just as a transition. Inhale, the left leg lifts up long. Exhale, left knee behind left wrist. Toes out to the side. Right leg stretches out long. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, walk your hands forward. Drape your torso down. Fold forward, melt into it. Forehead touches the mat. Draw your attention to the left hip. Notice the sensations in the hip. Try to loosen, unclench the muscle if you're hanging on tight, tensing up. Come home to the breath. Keep it steady. Inhale, walk yourself back up. And wrap your leg around. And slowly, with control, lower down all the way onto your back. And give your knees a nice big squeeze. Really, truly showing your body a little love and appreciation. And allow your knees to fall off to the right side. Allow them to rest on the mat. Left arm reaches out to the left. Eyes follow. Gaze is soft over the left fingers. Relax your shoulders into the mat. Inhale the knees back through center. Exhale, allow them to fall gently to the left. Right arm reaches out to the right. Gaze follows the right arm. Gaze is soft. Face is relaxed. Release your shoulders into the mat. And release all effort. Inhale your knees back to center. Give them a big hug. And allow your legs to stretch out long. It can be wide, feet fall off to either side. Palms face up. Or you can place one hand on your heart, one on your belly, which tends to be a little more grounding. Palms face up, feels receiving. Do what you need. Take these final moments of class. Allow everything to sink in. Continue to be mindful of your body, your breath, your thoughts. Be mindful if you're allowing yourself to get lost in storyline, sensation, strong emotion. Sometimes the hardest part is sitting in stillness without clinging to a certain thought or feeling, and without resisting either. Take as long as you need in this pose, Savasana. I encourage you to stay here as long as you can. 5 full minutes is a great start. But when you're ready, start to add some movement to your fingers and toes. And gently roll yourself to your right side in a fetal position. Rest your head on your arm. And with that slow, soothing energy, press yourself up to a seated position. Hands to heart center. Close out with one final breath. Inhale, circle your arms out and lift them up to the ceiling. Press your hands together, draw them down towards your heart. Thank you so much for joining me in practice today. I am posting new classes every single week, so be sure to subscribe if you enjoyed this class, and I will see you next week.